Okay, as always, let's make sure audio is good and everything. Okay, as always, let's make sure. All right, audio is good and we're ready to rock and roll. What's going on, guys? It's your boy Malin. Welcome back to the Texas Tech Dynasty on College Football 25. We are getting ready to start the 2029 season. Yes, we're pretty deep into this dynasty. Coach McGuire, we have had some success as far as our team. And let me go ahead and show you guys the success that we have had since McGuire has taken over in this dynasty. 2024, we had a 9-4 record. We finished with another, once again, a win in the Radiance Technologies Independence Bowl. Had one of our best seasons, 2025. Lost the Big 12 title game, Guaranteed Rate Bowl. We won that game convincingly. Next year, we went to the Pop-Tarts Bowl, even though we finished the year 6-6. We won that game. We went back to the Guaranteed Rate Bowl in a little bit of a season that was kind of a downer because we're starting to see some new talent come in and really kind of take over. But last year, we actually had a pretty good upswing. We went 11-2. We went to the Alamo Bowl. We were in contention for a little bit for a spot in the Big 12 title game late in the season, but we lost a couple of games towards the end of the season that unfortunately kind of hurt us a little bit. But I'm very interested in this season because the way that our team is shaped right now, this is a team that is like fresh. And by fresh, I mean none of the players on this roster were here when we began this dynasty. Our quarterback is now Brian Ayu. He was a redshirt sophomore. He's got him to an 81 overall. I thought that the guy I would go with would be Jeremiah Cole. He does have more speed than Brian Ayu, but his accuracy and his agility, are a little bit higher than Ayu. But I look at the strength, I look at his awareness, and I look at his throw power and his throw accuracy. His throw power is 89. You know, the thing that I think really helps is that he's a little bit more of an agile type of quarterback, and he also is an 81 overall, so he's a little bit higher rated than Cole in certain ways, like especially his acceleration with the difference in acceleration. I'm trying to really determine who I want to be the starter for game one, and I really want to see how things are kind of looking, because the thing is, to me, even though IU is rated like an 80 overall and Cole is like a 79, they're really close to each other. Cole may be a bit better, but I don't know, because it says IU's more of an improviser. He's 6 foot. These guys are about the same height. They're about the same weight. Just don't really know what I want to go with in terms of just who I want to go with the quarterback, because to me, they're pretty close. I want to take a look at IU's gear and see kind of how he looks. I kind of just want to give him a good look on the field for our starting quarterback. Can I edit his gear? Okay, so his helmet. Yeah, I mean, helmet looks pretty good. Can I give him a visor? I want him to look good. Yeah, can I do like Oakley? Let's do a clear one, something like that. Oakley dark, Oakley clear. Okay, let's go with a clear one. It's an Oakley, but it is what it is, even though it's not Adidas. Mouthpiece, no. Face marks, I'm gonna give him the crosses. I want that look for him. I think that's a good look for him. And I think the rest of him looks pretty good in terms of gear. Can I change his number or no? I don't think you can do that. Oh, I can. Let's keep him. I don't know. Kind of want to give him a number in the. You know what? This may be just because of the future that I see in him. I know Mahomes wore number 5 at Texas Tech, but I'm going to give him number 15. Mahomes' NFL number, just to kind of give him the sense of like, hey, we look at you as the future. Now, I'll tell you this. If IU struggles early, I'm not going to be hesitant to go with Jeremiah Cole, because he's got the more experience and his throw power and accuracy is a little bit better. So part of me wonders if maybe it may be the best to go with him. But regardless of that, the depth chart is going to be as follows, and that's what we're going to go with. We're going to go with IU as our starter, at least for game one. We got Jared Bad News is our running back. That's right. We literally have a running back whose last name is Bad News. He's 78 overall. We got Tyler Scioli backing him up at 76. And fullback-wise, we've got Van Mayen, Guerrero, who actually has been pretty consistent every single season. He's an 85 overall. He's going to his senior year. We got Ika, who's a junior. We got Mancuso. We've got Coronado, a redshirt sophomore. And we've got Lavallo and Roscoe is going to be the other receiver. Tyron Unchi, 83 overall tight end. San Antonio, senior tight end. Looks pretty good. Alex LeCourtour. And we got Da Silva as the other tight end to back up these guys. You know what? Actually, let's not burn the red shirt of Doman, and let's actually burn Doman's red shirt and put him in as a third string tight end, because I didn't realize we only had 3 tight ends. Now, the offensive line is going to get a little bit fuzzy. I'm going to go with Hitchcock at left tackle, even though he's technically a right tackle. He's 85. We got an 85 with Klutz over at left guard. Center is an 87 with James Grimm. Right guard is also an 85, and right tackle we've got a 79. So Carrera is the Achilles heel of this offensive line in terms of like the lowest rated offensive lineman. But that's what we're going to go with. We got Vernon Cotton back for his final season. I was able to convince him to stay. He's a 91 overall defensive end. He has been a fantastic player for us ever since we got him. He's up to a 90-91. Moma has gotten better over the years too, 84 overall, so a good rotational guy. We got Volk, who's going to be starting his first season, 85 overall. We got Cone, who's a 78 overall, and Busby is 74. So not a whole lot of great guys to back up the right side, but I like the way that looks. Stevens tackles, we got an 85 and an 81 with George Abanikana. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right, but it is what it is. And Rubio also as well. We got an 85 and an 81. And we also got a 79 in Valles and Whitehead as well. Left outside linebacker, Keontae Major. I believe this is somebody we actually got from the transfer portal. I'm putting him at left outside linebacker, and there's a right outside linebacker because he's an 89 overall. And we have an 86 in Diggs to back him up. We got a middle linebacker in Hoisey, who is another guy we got from the transfer portal, who is a 85 overall. We got a 70 Bowie. Glad I got the portal guy. Magnifico, one of my favorite names. Going to play right outside linebacker, and those left when he's an 87. And Espinoza is going to back him up at 80 overall. Cornerbacks, a little bit to be desired. Marcus Mediu is a freshman, and he's the highest rated corner that we have. So I'm kind of wondering if we're throwing him to the Wolves too early, even for a freshman. But he's the highest rated guy that we have at corner. So I got to put the best players out on the field, at least for the first few games of the season. Beach, who had a couple of moments last season, 79 overall going into his junior season. Maybe there'll be more progression there, but we'll see. Titus Averill is a freshman as well, and he's going to be a starter this year. We got a 74 in hand. We're going to have 3 freshmen starting at cornerback for us on this. We got Wonham and Averill. We got Wonham and Beach as the only upperclassmen at the cornerback spot. Free safety, though, is a different story. Greg Reyna, who has been phenomenal for us, 88 overall. He's a redshirt senior. We've got another freshman to back him up. And we've got a mentor as well. Strong safety, Ezekiel Scales, a redshirt freshman, 81 overall already. We got Drew McDonald, a strong safety, 76 overall, sophomore to back him up. And we got Gallegos, who is a 71. So the free safety, 88. The strong safety is an 81, so that's looking good. Yoon has progressed pretty well, 84 overall kicker. And 64 overall punter, Buchel is the best that we could do right now. We're going to go with Rousseau as our kick returner at 93 overall, and we're going to have him also as the punt returner. That may overwork him a little bit, but that's what we're going to go with. That's our long snapper. We're going to have Jared Bad News as the third down back because he's rated higher than Scioli. Scioli will still get reps this season, but I feel like that he's going to be getting more of the carries in terms of that. So what this roster is looking like to me is a mixed bag. You know, like I've said, we lost some guys from last year, guys like Lee Baker. We obviously don't have Will Hammond or our starting running back, Cameron Dickey, anymore. We got really an entirely new set of offense, minus Kevin Guerrero, of guys at the skill position. Well, I should say that. You know, our tight end is the same guy pretty much. But this is going to be a very different roster. And we're starting out the season ranked 11th in the country based on how we did last season. We're going to have a pretty tough test going up against Oklahoma in our first game. That wasn't originally who was on our schedule, but the reason I scheduled them is because they took not one, but 2 recruits from us, and I want to get my revenge in Lubbock going against our former rivals in the Oklahoma Sooners who are now in the SEC. But we have a schedule to start out with. It may be a little bit difficult. We have Mississippi State, we got Fresno State, and Arizona to start Big 12 play, and then we got Kansas. And right now, we have Kansas State, TCU, Cincinnati, and Utah as the only ranked opponents on our schedule. Obviously, that stuff will change as the season progresses because you never know. But right now, that's what we're looking like. So let's get ready to play our first game. Like I said, Brian Ayu is going to be the starter if we're able. Is going to be the starter for this game. I'm going to see what he can do. I'm going to see if I like him or if I feel like that Jeremiah Cole might be the better option. There is a quarterback battle right now, and I got to see who's got the best hand.
Texas and Jones AT&T Stadium, home to the Texas Tech Red Raiders, and this crowd, as always, will be rowdy because they've been
so got to start off the season hot. We are going to kick off to OU first. And I start off with a kickoff out of bounds.
And you dream about the season starting and what might happen, and you kick the ball out of bounds right off the bat. Everybody just settle down. We got a long
season to go. Settle down. All right. Well, we gave him pretty good field position, but all right. Got some guys coming back on defense, but we also got some new cats in there. And we get a big running play given up right off the bat. He gets a big running play right from the jump.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back.
Oh, I had a chance at him as it came on the outside, but got it.
Here comes the offense on second down.
Oh, they baited me so bad. Okay, all right. So they got this kind of read option thing going right now, so I'm going to have to key on that more than I expected, I guess. All right.
They'll go to the ground.
Oh, Major's got a little bit of speed. He could chase him, but running all over us right now. Let's go cover one.
Dropping back, it's Rasmussen. Going for it all.
Good defense.
Hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
Well, it looked like that might be the first touchdown of the game, but what a great job by the defender, seeing the football and swatting it away.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Tackle is made.
It's a big game, though, so it wasn't like overwhelming. But
the Sooners are threatening in the red zone.
Having a tough time with our first game. It's on his first possession. Oh, that could have been a pick if Magnifico got over there.
Historically, that the SEC has reached into the Big 12 during an expansion era, and the Big 12 would love to land a blow on the field here in this one.
Yeah, I think there probably is some of that. With the
did he catch it? Okay, he did. He got a guy holding his chest. All right, it's 3rd and 2 again.
Little recruiting system and little farm team, Jesse. Like, we're a real
maybe.
I agree, David.
Yeah, they got it first. It's been a very methodical drive.
Good quality programs with a lot of talented football players.
Expecting to end around there.
Open up-tempo, high-scoring offenses that can give any SEC defense.
Ooh, good tackle, George. There you go.
And he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last
we can tighten up here in the red zone, force a field goal. That would be great. All right, good tackle. It's 3rd and goal. They still have a little ways to go.
After picking up 3, 3rd and goal from way back there.
Come on, guys. Play here. I got chipped pretty badly there. Oh, he's short. He's down at the 1. They're going to take a field goal? Okay, all right. I was a little surprised. I thought maybe they'd go for it if they're that close. So we bend, but we don't break here down by the goal line. Which... Whoa, they missed it. Oh, my goodness. 0 points. How about that? All right, so here we go. They missed the field goal after driving the ball down on us for practically the entire quarter. And our first play on offense, bad news, gets a great first down. There we go.
And then you miss the field goal.
Bad news Bears. Or bad news Raiders, as I should say, probably.
Take advantage of those types of opportunities.
And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out.
I was trying to change too many plays there. I was trying to do too much. I wasn't paying attention to the play clock very much.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track.
I didn't want to go with the play action there just yet because I want to see... I'm not a big fan of the whole RPO stuff at times because I feel like I just make the wrong decision on every play. Just like... Oh, man. First throw of his career is a... I just throw way too many picks. I don't understand.
You take over first and goal from the 3. Coming after it.
Okay, we're going with the blitz that time. I think helped.
Got nothing last time. Now second and goal from the 3. Looking downfield, it's Rasmussen.
Intercepted. Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. House it. Dude, that's Hoisey. Our middle linebacker. Oh my goodness. He's got speed. Run. Touchdown. That's how we start the season with our first touchdown. It's a pick 6. Oh my goodness. Caleb Hoisey. I believe that's how you pronounce his name. That's our middle linebacker we got from the transfer portal. Let's go. That's the impact play that we need. He had a 99-yard pick 6. How often do you see a linebacker do that? Now that's just absolutely perfect. We turn it over, but we slam the door on him, and not only that, but we house it for 6. Big boost by the defense. Well, right now the defense is looking like, even with all these new faces in there, we're picking up where we left off last year, which is good. Magnifico comes up and makes the play. I believe he was a former 5-star recruit, so he's only going to get better. I was really hoping to get Mancuso for more than just 2 seasons, but he left for the NFL after his sophomore season. He was that good. But he got drafted, though. But I was a little bit disappointed that we didn't have him for more than 2 seasons because he was a force for us on the outside. He really was for this defense.
Now to see if these guys can get back in the game.
And Lee Baker, too. I used to come off the edge with him. Now we've got Major in there. Major seems like he's got some speed, but he doesn't have the size of Baker, so I'm a little bit worried about having him on the outside like that. But inside, I like it a little bit better. And, Cotton's still there, so, that's a big relief. That's huge for us. Getting him in there, having him be able to make some plays. Gosh. I gambled a little bit by kind of going with the blitz there, but we beat it with the run play.
And the Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fly sweep coming. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking downfield, it's Rasmussen. They're bringing
sack. Oh, let's go, Major. Let's go. Great play. Perfect.
They line up, and it is a
Red Raider defense is flying right now.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Grabs it in the middle. At the 45 on his way. Oh, look out. There he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
I hate this game sometimes. I really do. Like, I was trying to let the computer just...
read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown.
I'll tell you what. I hope y'all are entertained with this series because I feel like I've raged so much during this series of live streams, especially the last few years. I hope it's entertaining. And I kind of feel like I don't rage enough to make it entertaining, like be one of those YouTubers that overreacts and stuff like that. So I hope you guys like it if I, rage a little bit because it is frustrating. I mean, serious. Like, the one lane that wasn't covered by anybody and everybody was just, like, jogging and they weren't trying to bring him down. Like, I don't know what the computer was doing. And I know we don't have a whole lot of speed, but it's like, guys, serious. Nobody's going to make an effort?
brings out throwing on first down.
All right, IU, we need to get you on the right path, sir, after throwing that pick on the very first throw. All right, let's go power O here, because we're able, right now we're actually running the football pretty well, too, at times. Even though our offense really hasn't been on the field that much. The only touchdown we have is from the defense. I kind of don't want to go through another season where it's like all on the defense. I mean, our offense had some explosive games at times last season, but I feel like it was mostly our defense that would have to bail us out if we kept throwing picks or we kept executing badly and just all of that, you know. And they can only do that so much. Mancuso, great catch. Had to kind of roll out a little bit, let him get to an open spot, throw it. I'm trying to be more patient with that, regardless of who the quarterback is. I feel like if I do that, then I complete long passes. Because we came back in that Kansas State game by me just really being patient, seeing the field and letting the guys run their routes and not trying to force anything. Meanwhile, Mancuso has been the workhorse in this drive. I'm kind of going no huddle, but I'm also not going like quick. Just because we have a little bit of time, and bad news gets inches short. All right, I'm going to go with an under route, see if we can get a touchdown throw here. Oh, Mancuso almost had it. Okay, all right. Well, let's go with a halfback dive here. Let's punch this thing in. I had a good habit of running it when we were this close. Oh my gosh! Come on! Wow. Well, I don't want to risk turning it over, so let's go with the field goal. And Yoon is good with the field goal, so we at least get points. But we let up a big touchdown earlier. So far, our offense has mustered only 3 points. We have a solid drive where we get down to the 1, and we just can't punch it in. I probably should have just run it on every play when we got down there, but I mean, live and learn. Oh, another interception. Let's go. Big play right there. Who was that? Scales? Let's go. Time to tip the scales back in our face. I got jokes sometimes. Oh! Protect. O-line. Protect. Please.
After the misfire now on second down. He's looking to throw.
All right, there's our... What the f... was that? Okay. I know I wasn't throwing off my back foot. How do you place this into the dirt? 80 overall QB.
Sudden change defense right now. Of course, this drive started with their backs against the wall. They've now forced 2 straight.
Somebody tell Jeremiah Cole to start throwing football.
If they can make one more big play here and avoid giving up a touchdown.
Okay, they called a timeout, but I think we're like 1 yard short. I mean, we could kick a field goal here. We have 43 seconds left. It's 4th and 1.
But he sure is quick coming out of his break, and he shows you on that slant throw.
All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to call this play, but we're going to go to an outside zone. All right, we pick it up, timeout, just to give ourselves some new life. With the defense giving us this possession, I don't want to waste it. We have 2 timeouts left. I'll settle for the field goal if we have to. Let's do it. Another timeout. We're not really running routes that are taking us out of bounds, which is hurting us, but right now, I feel like the best way to throw is the middle of the field. And Ike gets it. Let's get to the line. Let's hurry up. Let's go to the inside zone here before they get set. All right, let's go no huddle again. I don't want to burn that timeout just yet. This may be a risk, but I'm going to run it again.
In the hurry up. On second and goal, they go right back to him. He works his way ever closer all the way down.
Oh my God, I blew it.
They love to make this short field pay off a touchdown instead of a field goal.
Forgot the clock runs out after certain times.
Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today.
Well, we get the ball to start the second half, which is good.
And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays.
Maybe I should have just kicked the field goal.
How good you are on third down and how efficient you are
in
keeping drives.
That might have been 100 yards. Hoisey looked like he was in the end zone when he came out of it, but I don't know. Still, that was a fantastic defensive play, and I don't know how many middle linebackers can outrun like receivers and running backs when they intercept passes, which is pretty good. As far as the quarterback play, we're going to stick with IU for right now, but if we need to get down the field quickly, I think we may go with Cole. Like I said, neither of these guys have started a game for us, so this is audition tape.
Every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything,
get rid of that ball in time.
And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah,
oh,
David,
man.
I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to get the perfect plan
Get
just to get a first down.
That guy was on him like glue.
I think you're just trying to get guys out
really
of
trying to look
space.
for that
See if a dude
open
can break
man.
a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver
Can't get
the
timing.
football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And the Red Raiders decide to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game.
All right. Well, we just
Offense making its way onto the field.
I'm not sugarcoating it. We just blew two prime opportunities to score. We got a turnover in the red zone. Couldn't finish at the end of the half. Gosh. Now they're going to get this running game going again. All right, Cotton's over there. I like that look. I may have to switch these guys as far as the side they play because I feel like Cotton's better. Good job, Averill. Good defense. They knock it away.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They think there's room to run to the right here.
Get him. Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Now he's still running. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The Sooners trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal.
Play.
He's going to the right, looking for a pass.
Okay, good. Third and goal.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And they've inched closer and closer, and still 2 yards to go for the touchdown here on third down.
No, short. Yes. Wow. Okay. I don't know what's. No. Okay. Great stand defense. Excellent stand. Seriously. And he missed. Oh my gosh, this kicker is unbelievably bad. That's like 2 20-yard field goals he's missed. I can't blow this opportunity. I can't keep blowing it. I really can't. We got to score here, guys. It's like they're going out of their way to give us the game.
And the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, that get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Nakusa's been the main guy so far. I mean, he's been getting open on so many occasions. He's the slot receiver.
He's looking to throw.
Notice he's been very good. 32. Want bad news.
They'll try to bully their way.
There we go. The first down. It's going to be kind of more of a methodical dink and dunk drive, but whatever we can do to get this ball in the end zone.
He's looking to throw it.
We need scores. Here we go, Mancuso. Good move inside. First down. We're going to get away from the defender. Nice job.
Nice job by the quarterback. Pre-snap and post. He knew the defense defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
And you can forget running in the middle
there.
against this defense.
Should have kept it. I haven't run with IU so far. I just worry about his, like, ball, you know, his carry. Is he going to be a prime fumbler like Hammond was, or does he actually hold it? Anyway, well, this has been a very low-scoring game. It's 10-7 going into the fourth quarter. Their running game has been the best part of their offense, but they have missed 2 field goals by the goal line, which I am shocked. I can't believe they've missed field goals. When a team is doing that, you have to take advantage. Okay, go stagnant. Go. Sal. First catch of the game for him, I think.
And the Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs.
Go, running game again. Bad news. The first down. Let's go. What's this? He's at 55 yards. Okay. They only have 10 carries. We're just kind of figuring out what our offense can do this season. First few games are always like this. You know, you got to see what you have, and then figure out maybe who's your go-to guy. That's kind of what we're doing here.
He's looking to throw.
Tried to run it, but couldn't get anywhere.
Down at the 11-yard line. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal.
Mancuso touchdown. Perfect route. There we go. Brian Aiyuk is throwing his first touchdown pass of his career. Oh, give him the Heisman. Nice job.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just
all right, well, that's a pretty significant score based on the way this game has gone.
That chemistry with big plays.
Almost ready to kick.
Able to score after they missed the field goal, so that was pretty big. Now we're up by 10 at the start of the fourth quarter. That got the legs out. All right, D.
Here comes the Oklahoma offense.
Had some good, like, outings in terms of, you know, not letting them just run roughshod over us. And we've only held them to 7 points. But they have driven the field down on us at will, if I'll be honest. Then again, this may be a pretty good team in the SEC this year. I don't know.
Got his man quickly.
Oh, missed him again. Jeez. So just let the CPU take control out there instead of me trying to make the play. That's what I've tried to do in the secondary with this game, but it seems like it's not helping. They're giving up big plays. They can't do anything to stop it. Okay, we'll be good. Yeah, got a good. Okay, they're going quickly here. They need 10 points. Down 10. 45.
A drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing.
All right, well,
put some points up on the board.
We still have some ground to make up. You know what I mean?
Man, we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box.
Sack! Let's go! Vernon Cotton is at it again. I think that's our 2nd sack of the game.
Negative play on 1st down. That's what a defense always wants. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Trying to get to it.
And Cotton gets there again and creates an incompletion. There we go. Great play. Love the content, bro. Just up here. Football gamer dad. Hey, what's up?
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch.
Here we go.
Complete.
And listen, everything's 4-down territory at this point when you're trailing by this.
Thanks for the subscription and thanks for the comment, Football Gamer Dad. I really appreciate it. All right, 4th and 15. That was a good stop there. We got to stop him.
Looking down
oh my goodness! Are you? Oh!
And they'll finally bring him down.
Now that is infuriating. 14 yards to go. Goodness gracious. 250.
They're looking to pass from the red zone.
Nobody home. Intercepted. Let's go. Take a knee in the end zone. Well, he didn't do it, but he still got tackled. 3 interceptions today, 1 return for a touchdown. The defense absolutely has stepped up today. Joey Diggs, great defensive play right there, man.
Don't let him make big plays. How about
Now let's just try to run the football, try to burn the rest of this clock, get our first win against a quality opponent. You know, if you watched the last video, I said that after Oklahoma stole 2 recruits from us last year during the recruiting season, guys that were 5 stars that I really wanted, I wanted them on the schedule. And I wanted to get a chance to renew this rivalry after they, of course, have been out of the Big 12 for years and beat them. And guess what? Mission accomplished. This is for taking that quarterback and that running back from us after we had led all recruiting season for those guys, and you just stole them. So let's see. It's 3rd down and 8.
This is a big pressure moment for
they have one timeout left. If we get this,
3rd down on their own side of the field, they would love nothing more than to be able to convert this.
No, you don't. So they just burned their last timeout, but it's still a 2-possession game, and they just burned all their timeouts, so they got none left.
The Red Raiders will punt this one
It's
away.
a good punt here.
This will be a second
Although we
time
got a
they have to
68
kick it
overall
away.
punter, so
Secures it at the 30.
all right, but we make the tackle before we got to that's fine. Well, hey, they need stuff to happen quickly. They need a touchdown and an onside and then maybe a chance to hit the field. It's not over yet, but this is a tall task for them to do, especially with no timeouts. They're going no huddle for this. I'm okay with giving up the little things as long as we don't give up huge plays in like less than 20 seconds. Major with another sack. Let's go. Defense is getting after him. I think that's our 3rd, 4th sack of the game. Very good game so far from the defense.
Looking for a man. It's Rasmussen. Unloads to the wideout. What a job.
He caught that, but we still got a long ways to go. Oh, well, okay, all right, the clock stopped. I forgot that. 1 minute for OU to try to get back in this.
Fires left.
He dropped it. Wow. Quarterback's name is Rasmussen. At least it's not Rasputin, because that's bad luck for OU. I'm sorry. All right, well, he got out of bounds, but he didn't get a big gain, so there's like 50 seconds left.
They worked it down to the 30. This defense standing tall, trying to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to
They're in 4-down territory, so they don't get this. They're going for field goal. Oh, tip and intercepted. Let's go. Now this game is definitely over. Scales, that's his 2nd pick of the game. Woo. Big 12 player of the week? Maybe? I don't know. But anyway, well, it wasn't pretty. The defense absolutely balled out. They only surrendered 1 touchdown.
getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp.
And, yeah. So the player of the game actually is Mancuso with 9 catches for 100 yards and a touchdown. He was the only offensive touchdown that we had. He was our workhorse at receiver. Obviously, I don't want him to be the go-to guy. I mean, you spread the ball around okay. I did throw pretty bad interception that I actually think was it wasn't a pick six, but it was a pretty bad throw. It was his first throw of his career. So, yeah. But still, 17-7 is the final. We're ranked 11th in the country. I know that's not a very impressive win to start things off this season, but hopefully we hold on to our number 11 ranking to start out with going into week number 2. So let's take a look at the recruiting. Looks like we have been locked out by 1 or 2 guys. So we'll take a look at the recruiting, see what happens. So Keontae Major got Big 12 Defensive Player of the Week. 3 tackles for loss, 2 sacks. What a game for him. He stepped up really good. And we actually moved up to number 9 in the country, getting ready to face Mississippi State this week. All right, well, let's get to recruiting. Let's take a look. Let's see. Let me check and see which guys we haven't maybe fully scouted. A lot of these guys. Well, Savage has locked us out, being a Savage, of course. Is anybody? Anthony has locked us out. So is Blow, Radigan, Coljade, and Bernstein also has locked us out. But whatever, it is what it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and fully scout these guys if we can. Probably only going to be able to scout a few of them. Let's see. Don't offer a scholarship to this guy. Yeah. Well, that's it for now. Used up all of our points there. I'll check maybe after this next week and see who's ready for a visit, see what we can do after that. All right, well, we got Mississippi State. As long as IU wins, he'll keep his job. Hopefully we can have a little bit better of an offensive outing in this game. Last year, went on the road to play Mississippi State, Sarkville. We beat them pretty good, actually. We beat them pretty handily. I think it was like 14, 16 points. Hopefully we can do the same thing in the second year of the home and away series. Take care of business here in Lubbock.
You know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs.
And they're 1-0. They won their first game. We won ours. We're ranked number 9 in the country. So we gotta keep being consistent in order to keep this top 10 spot. But it's going to be tough when we have a lot of new faces out there and we're still trying to find out who are the main guys for this offense. Because our running game last week was solid with Bad News, but, he didn't, go for 100 yards or anything like that. But, we'll see what we can do in this one. So Brian Ayu, his second game as a starter for us. Let's see what he can do. But still feel like that we need to get running game involved. Bad News, because I feel like when our offense is balanced, we're just a better football team. Well,
he delivers when the game is on the line.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Release to the back. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one.
Guerrero couldn't hold on to that one either. Well, take the punt on the first series.
And the Red Raiders line up to punt it away. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. So Mississippi State's
not the best start.
First look at them today. As we take a
Melvin
look at
Eaton
impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got a shot.
We got a pick on the first play. Let's go. And who else is it but Boise? Let's go. Our defense is picking off guys left and right. This already looks like one of the best defenses in the country. Tight end, Muche. Let's go. First down. Now we can try to see if we can get this offense going. Alright, be risky here.
He'll do it himself.
Sign quarterback draw. I'm going to test the legs a little bit. Not a whole lot there, but still, hey, IU, first time I actually ran with him. Sideline. Caught it. There we go, Ika.
But it will be enough for a first down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Fast motion from the offense. They'll throw it on first down.
Oh, that was almost a pick.
He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. These two conferences have been tied together for years through the Sugar Bowl, a little testiness with the whole Texas-Oklahoma thing, and now the rivalry on the field between the Big 12 and the SEC.
Yeah, and
pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Didn't get enough timing.
They run into a bit of
wanted to get it out to Bad News on that angle route, which is kind of cheesy, but it works. There's an airmail throw. 42 yards.
They decide to trot out the kicker. He'll try to put one down the boulevard.
That's no
42
good.
yards out. Not a chance.
The kicking meter sometimes is hard in this game.
No change in the score. Here comes the Bulldog offense back on
Whoa.
the field.
Lord.
About this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick.
And another pick. Oh, my goodness. And this one's going to the house. Averill, touchdown. 2 pick sixes in 2 weeks for this defense. Man, this QB, every time he throws the ball, it's picked. Holy cow, our defense is just playing on another level these first 2 games. Creating instant offense, which really helps because so far our offense is still trying to get its feet off the ground. Woo! Legs out. The points are points. The quarterback has already thrown 2 picks. I don't even know if he's completed a pass yet.
Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Out of the shotgun,
ooh,
to the ground.
I barely got like his hip. I thought the QB was going to keep it, but Cotton came in and made the play. He was able to get just enough to get him down. Great defensive play. Oh, and we... Well, they can still get us with big plays.
I know it's early this season, but it's obvious already. This guy is a major weapon in this offense. Had 2 touchdowns in his first game. He's now
say that was a big play.
What a difference maker
really
and a playmaker he's going to be this season for this offense.
Let it go. Let it go out of
the kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25.
We can only rely on our defense to do so much at times. We got to create scoring by ourselves on offense.
You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute it.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. And the Red Raiders,
let's say IU is struggling
they've had to kick it away.
So far.
He'll field the punt. That nifty return sets up the offense.
See how the rest of this half goes.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down.
Time to see what Cole can do.
Finds a tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he's
one. If he had a little bit more speed, he had nothing but green grass in front of him. That would have been a touchdown.
Toss sweep to the right. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, they're trying to go toss to get to the perimeter, but how about the DBs beating their blocks and using their speed to get upfield and create the negative play?
Pulls and throws off the RPO. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down run. Here on 3rd down.
It's the end of the first quarter. It's 7-7.
It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look.
Hasn't been easy at times. The defense stepped up by giving us a pick 6, but this is not easy right now. Tough sledding for the offense. The defense can only do so much out there at times.
They'd love to convert this 3rd and short. On the option.
Good defense. There we go. Wow, that was great defense, especially for the option. Giving up a field goal is not that bad. And yet it's Naples. Oklahoma, they missed every kick. And he misses that one wide right, so it's still tied. All right. Dodged the bullet there. Oh, it's going to take advantage.
Wants to throw on 1st down.
Guerrero. I think that's the first catch for him of the season.
To the 40-yard line, that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The running back has it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Quick strike complete. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
Oh, wait, no. I don't like that play. That's the whole, like, reverse thing. I don't want that.
They just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, you set it down.
There we go, man. Russo, good route.
They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Good timing
catch
on
on the outside. 8-yard pick.
Down solid. Pick up but a little bit short of the first down. Now on 2nd down.
He's starting to get a little bit of his confidence back.
They go to the ground.
There we go. On the football here. There we go. Bad news. Good run.
Drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They've just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough.
Okay, he did hold on to the ball. First down. Oh, no. 1 yard ball.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He
got a 1st and goal, though. Barely got it, but he did. QB blast. It's a risk. We're going to go with it.
Position on 1st and goal. Using his feet.
And IU gets into the end zone for a rushing touchdown. Let's go. A little bit of a different kind of play there, but it's a touchdown.
I tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind.
Pretty good drive by the offense in IU there, especially after the missed field needed to get something.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think at least
2 minutes.
maybe I go for it more, but just I think this offense just needs to put another
So
drive
the
together
time
and
score.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable.
This QB is starting to play better.
Closer down to the end zone.
Finds a man in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice game. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. To throw, it's my way. Getting some heat.
Sack, let's go, Major.
Some havoc and get the sack. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. He's got his man.
All right, it's 3rd and 11 now.
It's
called a clear first timeout.
They need to move the sticks. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Quarterback adapting. Going to try to get it himself. Gets
It's
down
4th down. They're going for it? Okay, all right. Not too surprised, but I am a little bit.
Nothing home. Take off.
Sack him again. Let's go. Turnover on downs. Huge sack by Major. Let's go. Defense is really coming to play today. Major is being a major key. And as DJ Cali said back in the day, it feels so old now. It feels like so ancient that he, used to say that. All right, out of bounds, but, now I think we're going to start burning these timeouts.
He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout.
That's good defense.
That play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion. And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. Wants to go up top.
1st down, Crusoe.
They'll immediately call timeout.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple 1st downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response?
We're in field goal range, but I don't trust my kicking skills. It's not. It's different than saying like I don't trust the kicker. Instead, I don't trust my own skills of him to kick the ball. That's the thing. Every time a gamer says that, a football gamer, it's like it's not that you don't trust the kicker. It's that you don't trust your own gaming skills to make the field goal good. gonna have to call another timeout. They got us down pretty quickly there. It's 3rd and 7.
Yeah, and that was tough.
Oh, man.
He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all the congestion. He just
got it! Touchdown. Mancuso's second touchdown of the year. That was a great throw by IU. I thought it was going to be a little bit inaccurate, but he was able to get it over the defender. I thought it was going to hit him in the helmet, actually, but he threw it in there perfectly, right to the spot that I want. Great throw. Touchdown to end the half. They're going to get the ball to start the second half, though, I'm pretty sure. So, but able to go up 14 points in the halftime. Feel better about that. Offense is definitely looking better in Game 2 than Game 1. You can definitely say that so far. Just got to keep that up.
Good drive together. This is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say...
Another sack by Major. Goodness gracious, he is all over the place. He's going to get second week in a row Big 12 Defensive Player of the Week. This man is on a mission every down. And that's halftime. We're up 21-7. We really turned it on there in the second quarter. Got 2 touchdowns. Another missed field goal by the other team, so big time. IU, I feel like, is playing better in Game 2 than he was in Game 1. We haven't, and we got the rushing touchdown, a little bit of confidence. He has a throwing, he has a passing touchdown. That's been the only blemish on the defense, letting up that long, like 80-yard touchdown pass. So, but starting up, second half, up 14 points. It's going out of the back of the end zone. Or no, it actually is. Okay. All right, dude. Let's keep our pressure on him.
If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Okay, he broke one tackle, but he didn't get away from the other one.
Some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football Palmer out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to...
Another... Get the ball. Pick it up. Let's go. Let's go. Run. Oh, I thought maybe he could go into the end zone. I don't know who picked that ball up. But, goodness. Oh, Moma. Moma picked it up. Who caused the fumble? I want to see the replay. I don't know if it was Major or... Oh, it was Vernon Cotton. Of course, it's Vernon Cotton. The former Heisman Trophy winner caused the fumble. Although Major got there, too. It could have been either one of them that caused that fumble. All right. Prime opportunity to score here. Bad news, gets into the end zone for his first touchdown of the season. Let's go. Now the offense is starting to gel. Guys, I don't want every single one of y'all to do the Heisman pose. I don't know why y'all are doing that. I mean, we're just getting started. All of y'all on the team are, like, brand new to being starters. So I know that this is a fun game, but let's not get carried away. This is still a long season and a long dynasty. So. I mean, we've had a Heisman candidate before, and, this guy right here, Vernon Cotton.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks.
Cotton on the outside. He really is like Micah Parsons out there when he puts his foot in the ground. He's that good. His speed and rushing ability is unprecedented. I'm really glad that I was able to convince him to come back for his senior year, his last season. He will be a better pick next year. He will be a first-round pick for sure next year if he keeps this up. I mean, through 2 games, he's already been on a tear. But Major's been great for us, too, so far in these first 2 games. Those are the 2 guys on this defense that are really standing out. And our secondary play has been great, too. I mean, Scales in Game 1 had 2 interceptions. That was big.
Nice pick up there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Bulldogs are on the move. They're going to run it. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly
Oh, good MoMA. Getting through there again. Great stop. I was a little bit skeptical of our defense because we got a lot of new guys in there, but those worries have quickly evaporated. Oh! If I had taken control of him earlier, I would have been able to pick that with Magnifico. The ball like bounced around like all in his hands and all that. Oh, that was a pick. Meanwhile, we get a running into the kicker. Come on. I know we're up by 3 touchdowns, guys, but momentum in college football is a cruel mistress, and I don't want to give her any antidote. I don't know if that makes sense. Or fuel. Whatever. Oh, come on.
He'll try to do it himself.
Okay, good tackle.
He did a really good job.
I don't want to let that quarterback.
You can see he wanted to throw the football, but when it's not there, he'll force it, tuck it down, get some positive yards.
They'll run it from the gun. Tackled after picking up the first down.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And it's caught! Touchdown!
Beach got burned pretty bad there. I mean, like I said, our secondary can still be burnable at times, but sometimes they still make good plays on errant throws. Well,
at least you got the party started. Lining up to cover the kick.
All right. Well, this game is still not over yet. We're only in the third quarter too, so I mean,
this will not be
still a ways from over.
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out, you need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to
Ash usually works
and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Caught near the sticks.
Big play.
And they make the tackle not before he gets the first.
He's over 100 yards again.
They rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third.
All right, well, that's the end of the third quarter. We're up by 2 touchdowns.
This has been utter domination.
Just gotta keep executing, and we'll get there for win number 2, 2-0 in the season. The number 9 team in the country.
We'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. He's going to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Big
really
play.
confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. New set of downs after that completion. They'll go back to the ground. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
37 yards for bad news. Not so far not as good as he was doing in the first game, but then again, he didn't have a dominant rushing attack last week either. The passing game has been way better today. IU's playing way better.
And the Red Raiders have pushed it inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a receiver.
But out there we go.
Sings it complete to the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter, and he picks up a couple of yards there.
Okay. It almost glitched out there where he wasn't really down, but then he was, and it was doing that animation bit again, you know. EA Sports and their animations. A lot of y'all kind of know. I thought I could beat him to the corner, but I couldn't. With IU. Okay, well, 31-yard field goal here.
Here comes the field goal unit.
And Yoon redeems himself. He makes that field goal. We're up 31-14.
And that lead grows even bigger keeps getting
It's over for 7, but hey, points are points. Just got to keep the pressure on him. I don't want to waste any possessions.
Here he comes with
we do take field goals. Make sure we make them.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. The Mississippi State offense.
We're trying to concentrate on that meter now, especially after that bad miss early in the game.
Trying to start the drive with a pass. Slings it downfield. He's got an open man. And
their offense is definitely coming to life more in the second half. I'll give them that. But, you know, they're running out of time, so they're going to be desperate on every play.
Going up top on first down. Unleashes
one
deep.
Intercepted. Did we get it? Yes. Beach with the interception. Nice. Time to hit the beach. Good job.
Move to keep it on the ground. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Here's the handoff. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
3 straight runs. A little risky, but we're just trying to hold on to the ball here. He get it? Yeah, he did. Okay, barely, but he got it. 2-minute timeout, 31-14. This game is all but over. We just got to run the ball, hold on to it. It's over.
The Red Raiders will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Definitely a better showing from the offense in this game than in game 1. I'll have to go look at the stats, but I'm pretty sure that IU did not throw an interception in this game. He had a rushing touchdown. I think he had 1 passing touchdown. I'll look at the stats, actually, once we get to the ending screen. So I want to kind of see how he did, because he definitely created some distance in this game in terms of, like, in terms of how quick I am to pull the trigger on him and put Jeremiah Cole in there based on his performance. First down run by Bad News. Pretty much ice this one. 66 yards for him. I don't think that's as much as he had in the first game, but our running game didn't really get going too much in this one. Our passing game was better, but then again, what do you expect from Tech? You expect more passing, to be more of a story than your running game. If you do run the ball, you run it in spurts when you just want to do something different. Basically. Well, I'm going to sit on this, let the clock run out, get to the end of the game. So we moved 2-0 on the season. We beat Mississippi State 31-14 at home. We're number 9, so maybe this will give us a higher ranking. I don't know, but we will see. Brian IU's player of the game, 165 yards, 2 touchdowns, so we had 2 passing TDs in the game. I know we had a rushing touchdown. I forgot the pick 6 by Averill that got things started. I think our defense had 3 interceptions in this game, and we had a fumble recovery too. I think they turned the ball over 4 times. So our defense the first few weeks has been as much of a story as has been the biggest story of this team. Let me take the stats for IU.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack.
So IU, he had 1 touchdown passing. I know running he had a touchdown. Yeah, he did. Bad News had 1. Receiving wise, because we had a defensive score. So we only had 1 receiving touchdown from Mancuso. He didn't have 100 yards, but he had 57 of them. But hey, Mancuso quickly becoming the main target for IU. So good to see something like that. I think for week 3 recruiting, I'm really going to see if there's anybody ready for a visit, because I want to get these kids in here and see if we can get somebody here. Looks like nobody's locked us out this week, so that's good. And back-to-back Big 12 Defense Player of the Week honors for Keontae Major. 4 tackles, 3 for loss, 3 sacks. Just an absolute menace out there for our defense. And we moved up to the number 8 spot, so things are looking pretty good for us. Let's see. Who is ready to visit? Who's ready for a visit? A lot of guys are. Okay. Let's schedule a visit. Let's get this guy here for Arizona. Let's do athletic facilities with him. Can't schedule. Oh, we only have 5 hours left. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Need scholarship. Is there a 5-star guy that doesn't have a scholarship? No, there's no 5-star guys. Let's go to Wale. Let's go offer a scholarship to him. And unfortunately, that's all we can do. And 0 points now with recruiting, so it is what it is. All right. Let me take a look at our schedule, actually. So this is this is our last week of non-conference play. So we got Arizona. Arizona started out 2-0. Kansas is 0-2. 2-0 Kansas State. 2-0 TCU. 0-2 Cincinnati. Okay. Fresno State's 2-0 as well. They're looking like a pretty respectable opponent. I'm going to risk the sim, see what happens. Got to commit. We got a halfback commit, a 4-star running back, Darryl Baggett, Windsor, Colorado. Okay, not bad. So we got to commit. I think that's our first commit of the season. We have the number 7 ranking, which means Big 12 Defensive Player of the Week. So 3 consecutive weeks we got a Big 12 Defensive Player of the Week. George Agbanakana, 1 sack, 6 tackles. Huh, what a game. And we did beat Fresno State. Let me see what the score was. We beat them almost close, 28-25, but we won, and we climbed up to the number 7 ranking. So that's pretty good. So let's go to recruiting, and I want to check out that running back that we got. Darryl Baggett, 4-star power back. Well, I mean, bad news. It's pretty good, but we do need some extra running back help, and he's a 4-star guy. Getting a guy from Colorado, that's not easy, you know. Let's see who else is ready for a visit. We have 125 points, though. This guy, let's see. Let's get him here for the Kansas game. Let's go athletic facilities with him. Let's go schedule a visit for Callaway. Let's get him here for Kansas as well. Let's go to conference prestige with him. Tyree German, another running back. Can't schedule him then. Let's go with... can I go with proximity to home maybe with him? Yeah, let's go proximity to home with him. Okay, so let's see. Needs scholarship. Let's see who else may need a scholarship. Richie. Let's offer a scholarship to him. And I'll do it for recruiting for this week. Very cool. All right. We do have a recruit here for the Arizona game. I think it's a defensive tackle, but I could be wrong about that. So Big 12 conference play is going to start out against Arizona. I'm going to risk the sim. See if we win. Got to commit. Tyree German, another running back from Corpus Christi. All right. And we got a 4-star free safety. Harvey Stitzer from Dallas. He's committed. And another halfback, Isaiah Abraham. Not Ham, him. From Atlanta, Texas. I don't know where that is. If you guys know where that is, let me know. Unfortunately, it looks like we had some recruits lock us out this week. And we have the number 6 ranking now, so there's no way that we didn't win. We got another player of the week, this time on offense. Ika, 9 catches, 121 yards, 4 touchdowns. Wow. Whoa. That is a Texas Tech receiver performance for the ages if I've ever seen it. And he won National Offense Player of the Week with 4 touchdowns with 121 yards. Ika, salute, man. Salute. Have a couple of beers at Chimmy's on us, man. And we're 4-0. How good do we beat Arizona? We actually not really blew them out, but we beat them pretty good, 38-20 at home. We played actually all of our games at home this season. So, well, not all of them at home. Have we? No, we were on the road against Fresno State. We've played a lot of our games at home so far this year. We're going to play Kansas at home this week. And then we've got Kansas State on the road. We got a lot of home games to start off the season. The back half of our schedule actually has more away games. We have 3 out of 4 after the bye week on the road to end the season. So, yeah. But we're 4-0. We're number 6 in the country. Let me check and see what the stats are looking like for us. Season stats. So Ayu has thrown for not even 1,000 yards yet. He's thrown 8 touchdowns to 2 interceptions. Running game, 241 for Bad News. 1 touchdown. Receiving-wise, Mancuso is still leading the way with 310. Ika, after that monster game with 121 yards, is catching up. It looks like at the midpoint of the season, our offense is still still trying to find itself. Let's check it out on defense. Hoyce is leading us in tackles. He's got 3 interceptions on the season. Of course, he had that return touchdown. Magnifico has an interception. So does Averill, of course. Major. Scales has 3 of them. We're just picking off passes left and right, it looks like. This defense is having a great season. Let's see who leads us in sacks. Major leads us in sacks with 5. Cotton has 2.5. 2 from Magnifico, 1 from Agbanaka. What about interceptions? Hoyce and Scales lead the way with 3. So our defense is really, I think, making a difference out there. I mean, we've had some pretty good offensive outings, it looks like, the last few games. But defensively, we're really shutting down opponents. Picking off passes, making big plays. That's big. That's big, especially because Texas Tech is not known as a defensive school. But we're changing the identity in this dynasty under this Joey McGuire. But he's a defensive-minded guy, so it actually makes sense. And we've got a bunch of commits. Most of them are running backs, though. So I think as far as running backs, we're pretty good. So I'm actually going to you know what? I'm not going to remove the guys from the board just yet. But we do need to look at some other positions. We do need to remove some guys. We got to get rid of this guy. This guy locked us out. So did this guy. I think it's time to add some guys to the board. Do we have any quarterbacks on the board? We do, but we only have 1. Let's add another one. Galipo. Halfbacks were good. We got like all 3 of the top guys. I'm going to get this fullback. Put him on the board. Got a 4-star receiver. What about tight ends? This 4-star tight end, Boye, doesn't look too bad. Oh, this guy's already on the board. This right tackle. He's a 4-star. Offensive. What about offensive guards? We got that 4-star guy, Fogg, on the board already. Maybe another center. These are only 2-star guys, so I don't want to plunge this yet. This 3-star guy, Dora, looks pretty solid. Alfonso, another Alfonso. We got an Alfonso last year. Let's get another linebacker. This 3-star linebacker, Samuel, looks pretty good. Oh, 4-star corner, yes. Okay. Got some new guys on the board. Let's see who is ready for a visit. York is ready for a visit. Let's get him in here. It's TCU. Let's go conference prestige with him. Savoy, defensive end. Let's go with brand exposure. Wally, 4-star receiver. Let's get him in here against TCU. Let's go athletic facilities with him. And Richie. Let's get him in here against Utah. I don't really know. Let's go conference prestige with him. I don't really know what he's exactly looking for. Okay, need scholarships. Okay. Do we have any 5-stars that don't have a scholarship yet? Okay, we don't. So let's go ahead and do the let's offer scholarship to this guy. Rudders, let's offer you 1. Slave, we're going to offer you 1 as well. Okay. Not fully scouted. Scout all these guys. And that's it. We can offer one more scholarship. Scholarship. Fogg, yeah. Let's offer you a scholarship. We're pretty low on his board, though, but we're going to go for him and see. You know, I plunge a little bit, trying to get some 4-star talent in here to really help us out. Maybe this is it. I don't know. I feel like, we get off to good starts, but we just can't get to the Big 12 title game because we lose, to a bad team. It's points during the season. Well, I'm going to stop the live stream for now. I know I only played 2 games. We simulated through the other 2, and we're 4-0 to start the season. So the first quarter of the season, we're already on a pretty good spot. Shout out to Football Gamer Dad for the subscription and also the comment. I greatly appreciate it. I may be streaming later tonight, but I'm not 100% sure about that. I know last week I didn't stream, but that's because I was busy during my days off. I was getting ready for a really long week of work, and it did turn out to be a pretty long work week. But, the year is starting to wind down. I'm going to be off for a good 5-day stretch a week from today. So this is going to be the last weekend that I'll be really streaming. Not for the whole year, but for this period until I come back, because I'm going to come back on Friday because I'm going to work next weekend. So I have to come back for that. But yeah, so anyway, but shout out to Football Gamer Dad once again. Thank you for watching the video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.